All right, we've got Trenton Simpson. Whenever you guys are ready, go ahead and ask questions.
Hey, Trenton, it's David Hood with TigerNet. After you made the big sack, I think Clemson football tweeted out a picture of your mom holding up a mug shot of you and said she might have been the most excited fan out there. What's it like, to have that kind of success, not only in your first home game, but to have family there to see it and cheer you on?
It was a great feeling, just knowing all my family was there and I was able to make a play. And, my mom has always been my biggest fan. Like, she's always there to hype me up and encourage me. So, for me to make a play and for her to be able to see it was just the best feeling ever.
Trenton, Rob Gilchrist, WCRS. Tell us about your experience so far in this early part of the season of the first couple of games, especially your first game in Death Valley. What was your mindset going into Winston-Salem last week? What was your mindset going into your first home game earlier this afternoon against a very tough opponent, very young opponent in Citadel? Just tell us what was going through your mind from that day and, of course, this big one here at home.
Just the preparation, Coach V just following everything he's telling me to do and just following my leaders like Skowski and Mike Jones. And, those guys helped me prepare so much for those games like Wake Forest. And today it was just so many reps in practice. I was ready, and it was just when I seen it, I just reacted. So it's preparation here, and it just helped me prepare for these big games.
It's David again. Did you have to play against many option offenses in high school, or most of the teams up there kind of gone to the spread? And
yeah, most teams in Charlotte do the spread. This was my first time ever playing against the option, so it was great to learn how to defend it. And it was pretty cool to play against it for the first time.
What is it like, to have the wide receivers out trying to cut you and the offensive linemen out trying to cut you, and not only trying to fight off the blocks, but still try and read the play and keep your eyes, where it's supposed to be in the right gap?
It was an adjustment, but like Coach V said, you got to focus on one thing at a time. So you got to focus on cutting that block and then worrying about getting off the block and making a play. So just doing one thing at a time and just repping it all week in practice and individual drills. So it came together when the game happened.
You're a guy that was so very patient waiting on that Clemson offer. Was it, really the one that you wanted? And what was it like to finally come out there and play a game in Death Valley in front of fans?
Dream come true. I'm still living my dream. I waited, and this is where I wanted to be. So I just had to wait, and when my opportunity came, I made sure I committed. And now I'm just living my dream and just learning every day, just learning this position, having fun, and just taking the leadership from my older teammates and just running with it and just having the time of my life.
Anything else for Trenton?
Yeah,
Trenton, one more question. How do you feel the next two opponents, Virginia and Miami? How do you feel with a historic ACC opponent like Virginia up ahead, and then right after that, a historic NCAA team with such a tradition of championships and great players, All-Americans, NFL players like Miami? That's got to be just an unreal thought in your head, knowing with those two teams and the teams after. But what is going through your mind as you look at the schedule and just see all these great historic programs up ahead, being such a young kid at Clemson? What's your mental, state as far as seeing those up ahead?
Preparation, watching extra film. I know it. Like Coach say, every week, no matter who the team we play, we got to watch extra film and put a little bit more into it. So, just watching extra film, preparing with a purpose, and that's all to take care of ourselves. If we focus on Clemson, we'll be all right.
There's a picture of you when you were younger, I think down on the field in Death Valley. Did you think about that today when you went out, for warm-ups, that, that's been a long time coming for you? And which former player was it that kind of, helped guide you here?
Corey Crawford was like a big brother to me. I used to come watch him play when I was younger. He's from Columbus, Georgia, where I'm from. So I would always go watch him play as a younger kid.
Did Corey give you any advice heading into this week, or is he, said too much to you, since camp started?
Not too much. He just said, come up here and take advantage of every opportunity I get. And when I get out there, my number called, you just got to make a play. He said that's all he did when he was here, make plays when his number was called.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Trenton, thank you very much.
Thank you.